In this section, we're going to be talking about the D helper menu. So I'll W to enter Boxcutter and D. Now, I said section because there is a lot of stuff in here, and I don't think one video is a good idea. It's going to be too confusing and too much info in one video. And it's also going to be probably like a 1 hour long video. So, let's not do that. But before we're going to talk about all these options, let's talk about this menu first, because it's quite interesting. First of all, this menu is the most important menu for Boxcutter. Reason being is because it contains probably 90% or more of the options for Boxcutter. So you could think that, this top bar menu for Boxcutter is intimidating. There are a lot of options here and a lot of stuff, and end panel has a lot of options too. But if you look closely, they're the same thing. So for example, a draw line here is here. Then this menu, two of them, right, are here, just different order. Then the origin point for the cutter is here. Then the cutter shapes are here. And this menu is a whole separate menu altogether. It's a Shift V menu, which we're going to talk about later on. But my point is that a lot of these options here can be found in different places. So this menu consists of the most important and vast majority of tools that you're going to be using with Boxcutter. Now, this menu can be displayed in a different way. So if you don't need all this information, you can actually simplify it, and you can do this here under display, or you can go here, because it's the same thing, under display, and enable this simple helper option. If you do that and press D, you will see you're gonna get this simpler version of the Boxcutter helper. I don't really like it. I prefer this original one. I'm used to it, and I like to have all options at a glance if I need them, because I never know what I'm gonna need, right? So I just want to have it all in one menu. Another thing you can do is you can enable a pie version of this menu. So if you like pie menus, press Ctrl D, and this is going to open up a pie version of this menu. And you can simplify this menu as well. So go here and click on this simple pie menu, and if you now press Ctrl D, you're gonna get this. Now, pie menus work a little bit differently than regular menus because you don't really have to click anything. You simply open the menu, so Ctrl D, you hold Ctrl D, you move your mouse and you release, just like with a pie menu for machine tools, right? So if I'm gonna have a cube here and draw a cut here in the middle with a circle, and I wanna change it to a box cut menu, I just go Ctrl D, move my mouse, and I got a box cut. And if you remember where these options are, you can do it very quickly like this, right? So now you can use the pie menu if you want. I mean, it's up to you, but I still prefer my D menu. Now, all these options in pie menus are included in D menu. So once we go through all the options in D menu, you will know how to use all the pie menus as well. So in next video, we're gonna dive deeper into these options here in the D menu. We're gonna probably start at the top and then just move to the bottom, and I'm guessing maybe 2-3 videos should be enough. So see you in the next video.